Yeah. Yo, what's up, everyone? We're live and direct, late nights in East Los. We're right here doing our thing. Before we get started, big shout out to Quetzal for inviting me out. Also, shout out to Denor Hicks, new music preview. Shout out to my manager, Quadri Alamin. Shout out to you guys from tuning in. My name is Jin, that's Gin. I got a new album out called Spiritual Bars. Make sure you check it out on all music platforms. I'm from LA, from the West Coast. I'm actually from the southeast part of LA, repping that 562. So we're gonna drop our first song right here. The song right here is called Part 2. So let's get into that, Mr. DJ. Let's get into that. Let's drop that track. Part 2 is the song. Here we go. This is that real boom bap hip hop. Because love is all I have, and love is all I need. Love is all I need. Love is all I have. Love is all I need. Love is all I have. Love is all I need. Yeah. I do what I can and try to keep a level head, but music leaves me left for dead in a mental sense. I guess it's shot and dark in retrospect, but my faith in God's got my message flowing effortless. This the Almighty, the type of gold pipe is streaming out the wordplay and alchemy that shows nightly. Jin, analyzing so slightly and trust that'll work out nicely. And with a corporate agenda, forces of pressure course through the center, busted through the doors of investors. Designed Takashi, whoever the fuck with skeletons in the closet, no better than us. So all we got left is our name. I'm the Mowgli boomer rap, controlling the game, wordplay phenomenon, poking at fame, so don't test me, cause I stay roasting these lames. Love is all I have, and love is all I need, and love is all I have, and love is all I need, and love is all I have, and love is all I need, and love is all I have, and love is all I need. Yo, Mr. DJ, let's cut that track. Have my back, Mr. DJ. DJ, cut that track. So what we're gonna do right now is go into the next track. The next song right here is called Diddy. All right, DJ, let's drop that track. Diddy, let's go. Yeah. So it's that old school hip hop vibe, that 90s hip hop vibe. All right, you feel this? Yeah. Diddy right here you go. Hey, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Yo, I'm going while the getting's good, while the attention span gets redirected plans and I can bless the hood. Nowadays we misunderstood. If we could live somewhere else we would, and I believe we should, cause our destiny is manifested with the thought process trained the battle sets with. Now, having pride is to have a death wish. You stay silent or violent, the game's pimp hands are ambidextrous. So I focus on a change in me, or hopes that people follow my lead and breathe the way I breathe. You got what it takes to achieve greatness. Focus on versatility, sprinkle in a little patience. Now you got the formula to success. Treat it like every breath, believe it like it's your quest, meet it like it's a threat, and follow through. Cause the only one to stop it is you, so keep working for it. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once the revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for sure. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once the revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for sure. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. I get down to better me, better us to better feet. And I'm sorry if you disagree, but my plan is to move your feet with the message, to deliver what's expected. And I stand by my intentions to pass off the optimism with lots of wisdom and God's vision to elevate my stock decisions, cause the world works universally. Expose the system, cause we owe more than perjuries for our world leaders. Belief is a sign of achievement, and respect is the meaning. No neglect for a reason, cause we're expected to rise. The youth in all sides depends on our drive. So lift it up high, make it worthy to fight for. Get yours. That's what we grab the mic for. It don't matter who claims who got the right form, as long as the message fuels the right storm. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once a revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for sure. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once a revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for show. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once a revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for show. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. The world spins at 33 RPMs. Once a revolution begins, we all win. The world spins at 45 for show. I gotta get mine, so trust you gotta get yours. That's that song Diddy right there. That classic boom bap hip hop. That's right, on the Spiritual Bars album. Once again, my name is Jin. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go into an interview, so stay tuned. Peace.
And we are back to Late Night Sin Islos, episode number 50 of this year. Thanks everybody for tuning back in. Remember, latenightsinistlos.com takes you to our Facebook page right now. It takes you actually directly to the video collection. If we're live, you're gonna see the live red icon next to the video tab. Please tune in, comment, tag, share. That's the way that we get the word out about our show. And we are Late Night Sin Islos, coming live to you every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time via Facebook Live. And tonight we have the honor and the privilege of hosting somebody that has collaborated with us in the past for the art walk. Her name is The Real Jane Ginger and Be Free Jane.
Yes.
Welcome to our show.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. We were having a conversation earlier, and I was telling her at the beginnings of the show, basically, it was how this is kind of like a giving back to the musical community of East Los Angeles and beyond that has agreed to volunteer their time and become a part of the art walk for entertainment for our community. So this is something that I do from the heart, and I love being able to offer this space to musicians and artists of the East LA as a platform of exposure for your art, for your passion. So hit us up. We are I think it's gonna be like a little sorry. Yeah.
Live. We're going live here.
Sorry. Excellent. And so if you're watching now, you are able to watch back there. We're actually live via our Instagram account on Instagram, Late Night Sin Islos, via one of my devices, and then via the Quetzal Boutique Instagram via the other one. If you wanna watch the full quality sound and video, please log into latenightsinistlos.com, our Facebook page, and then comment, tag, and share the official video. That's where you are able to watch the magic that happens behind the lens. So please, Jean, tell us about yourself and how your project came about.
Yeah, so my album is called Spiritual Bars. And Spiritual Bars is really like a journey, what I was going through in my life. And I was actually motivated to put this album together based on a relationship that I was in. During that time, we were having some issues. And I found out that I was paying so much attention to him and not to myself. And so we had broken up, and I needed something to fill that void, and music fills that void. So I went back to what my passion is, which is music, which is hip hop. So in 2017, I was on a vacation, and I was like, I'm just gonna do my album, and I already have 2 EPs before this. So I have my Lyrical Expression EP, which is in 2012, my Dream Getting EP in 2013, and now, fast forwarding from, back from last year, 2018, my album Spiritual Bars. So, it was a process, And I'm just happy that I was able to come back and do something that I love. And now you have a full album, you know, not just another EP. You know what I mean? It's like it's a full album. I've been touring. I was in South Africa a few weeks ago. I was on tour in South Africa. It's my second tour run, and now I'm back in LA. So I'm happy to be here and to share this music with your community.
International artists, that is awesome. The inspiration for your second album was this heartbreak.
Yes.
Kind of like Adele. I think that's what inspired one of her albums. What inspired you to pursue hip hop as a female? What inspired you to pursue hip hop, and how's that been as a female MC in West Coast?
Oh, West Coast, yeah. Definitely inspired by a breakup, and I guess that's probably the best time to write music or put music together is when one is going through those type of emotions. But I've always loved hip hop. Yeah, I fell in love with hip hop, you know, since I was a kid, you know what I mean? Since I was 6 years old, literally, I was like in love with hip hop. And I knew that it was something that was going to be a part of my life because I felt it in my heart at a really early age. And as I got older, I was a promoter, a hip hop promoter. I became a booking agent. I have a booking agency called GS Bookings. That's my other business that I have, and I work with hip hop artists and I book them for shows. And then eventually I transitioned to becoming a hip hop artist, you know, going by the name as Jin, which is short for Ginger, right? My real name is Ginger, but I go by Jin because it's easier. And some of the challenges that you get is that you know, just being a woman, you know, like, it's a man's world, right? So, like, there are challenges, you know, being a, you know, female MC, female hip-hop artist, you know, to get the recognition, to get the respect, as one would do compared to a male artist. But in order for one to do that, you just got to show and prove, you know what I mean? You just got to keep doing what you're doing, and also make sure that you surround yourself with people who want to help you and want to, you know, that will believe in you and support you.
Well, I imagine that being you a booking agent, you kind of had this network pre-built there for you.
Yes, and that's really helpful. So I'm very happy to say that, you know, being a booking agent, being a promoter, I do have that network, and I am part of the hip hop community, you know, here in LA. And I do have, you know, my homies, my friends that also are MCs and artists as well. So that is a definite plus, for sure.
How long have you had your business as a booker?
Since 2010. Yeah, it's almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So how's business?
As of lately, business has been somewhat slow because it's the game has been oversaturated, especially here in the States. I remember booking the same artist some years back. It was easy, but now in today's day age, it's a little bit more challenging. And I think it's probably like that for any other person in that type of industry. But I find that it's a lot easier if one gets booked overseas. I find that to be a really good advantage to have, is to go overseas and do shows. Because here, and for example, I'm from LA, it's a bit challenging because it's already oversaturated.
There's
you know, so many.
Competition.
There is a lot of competition, so you got to stand out and compete, and you know, and I think it's easier for me, like, for example, for myself, you know, it's just easier for me to be overseas. And what I try to do with the artists that I work with is also try to book them overseas, you know, so I find that to be a good option.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How does it work when you book somebody overseas? Like, do they pay for their stay, basically?
It depends. It really depends. So it's whatever you negotiate with the owner or the promoter. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that is a really good move in the game, because it seems that you being popular, or at least having been part of another countries, whatever, you know, it's like, oh, she's international, you know, she's like, they know her somewhere else.
Yes.
Let's book her.
Yes.
I hope that's how it works.
Yeah, it does work, and I am getting booked overseas, which is awesome, and I am planning on going back overseas, you know, again and again and again. You know, that's the plan. So yeah, it is really beneficial.
How was the experience in Africa? Where in Africa did you go?
Yeah, so I was on tour recently in South Africa. I was in Johannesburg and Cape Town and also Durban, which are the three major cities in South Africa. And I have friends from South Africa, so I was there like 3 years ago, the first time, and I really got to understand the market, understand who the top artists are, and, you know, I really got to understand that part in terms of business. And then now that my full album has came out, you know, I went back over there earlier this year, and I did my first tour run, and it went really well. And I just went back again recently, and I did my second tour run. So yeah, so that's been a really good market for me.
So there's a big hip hop movement over
Most
there?
definitely. They're actually having a South African hip hop museum. So shout out to Osmic. That South African hip hop museum is the first hip hop museum ever in the world, and he's opening that in South Africa, which is going to be on December 5th of this year. Yeah.
What kind of are there people from south of the U.S. border living over in South Africa?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't go into, if I wanted to get, that type of food, I didn't go, so I didn't check that out.
How do you compare the West Coast hip hop versus the South African hip hop?
That's interesting. West Coast hip hop, like I was raised on like Tupac and Snoop, and I was raised on the more 90s, hip hop type of sound. And I know that sound has transitioned. Now we have like Kendrick Lamar, we have like YG. So it's, the sound is a little different, right? If I were to compare that sound to South Africa, it's similar in the terms of the lyrical content, but just the sound I think is a little bit more trappish in South Africa. A little bit more trap, I think, in my opinion.
Trap has become very popular.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to be trapping after this.
So please stay a few more minutes for the interview. We're having another performance by Jean, but I like to do the interview so that you all get to know the artists and what happens, and with their project and how these projects come about, because I think that the more personal that we can make this project, the more appealing it'll be for more people, right?
For sure.
So Late Nights in Islos is all about that person creating that connection between our audience and the artist, and then of course if there are booking agents out there, booking hip hop artists, we like to present to you fresh material. Make sure that you reach out. What's your social media?
So my social media, my Instagram is BeFreeGin, just the way that it sounds, BeFreeGin. My Facebook is The Real Gin, okay? And I also have a Twitter account, it's ginger_GS. And I think out of all those platforms, I think I'm most active on Instagram. So feel free to connect with me on Instagram, BeFreeGin.
Send her a message.
Yeah.
So hip hop, Snoop Dogg, one of your influences growing up.
Tupac.
Can we ask
Dre.
how old you are?
I'm in my 30s.
All right, same. So we probably grew up with the same music. How have you ever thought, or like, do you as a female MC, have you ever thought to create an all-female MC? Performance show event. I don't think that's happened.
That has happened
that
here.
Has happened
here? That has happened, and I need to make those connections so I can be a part of that. Yeah, but I'm definitely open. I'm definitely open.
You said it earlier. It is a man's world, and for us to have a female performer, when was the last time we had a female-led band? When he had just started, that we had AS.
How long ago was this? A year?
How long ago was that?
Too long.
February of this year, yeah. So that was the last time that we had a female, and this happens every week. So I'm like, where are these female musicians we want to have?
Right here.
But I understand totally that being a woman definitely makes everything a little more challenging, and you have to put a little more of yourself to break through. But I'm glad to see that it happens, and that we're little by little kind of shifting the balance, hopefully. We're still fighting the last of these relics who are patriarchal,
True.
So hopefully it'll be a female world in the future. I am all for that.
Thank you.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I think
you.
that female really should be the ones who are part of the main decision makers,
Yeah, thanks.
I think that that's how our ancestors used to do. They had their female circles and they all had weighted in the decision. So where is your next performance?
Right now we're in the talks of going back to South Africa. So right now I'm just waiting on that, on the green light for that. So that's my next move is locally. I don't have anything on the calendar yet. So I think I'm just going to be focusing more on overseas. I think that's probably the best move for me. And I'm always going to support Quetzal because Quetzal got my back.
No, you all got my back. Like I said, I'm just honored that you all agreed to come and share your talent with us, with our community. And I know that being a musician, independent musician, it comes out of your pocket.
Yeah,
you're
it does.
self-funded. So again, this is just a way of giving a little back, and exposure is what we need as artists. And
True.
I consider myself an artist, even though my talents lie elsewhere. But we kind of all need of that, and for me, it's about creating this network that are local without having to be. Not that we shouldn't, but on the side, right, to have this platform that it's local and that it's open for everybody, so that more people can access this talent. And again, that's why it's very important that we comment and tag and share and share these videos via YouTube, via Facebook, via Instagram over there. You can download it directly from YouTube. I can send you the link where you can rip off the videos of multiple medias and then just repost them to your I really don't care about you doing that, because ultimately the material, the talent is yours, and that's going to get out there in anyways, and that's going to be promotion. So
sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring, definitely. And we're going to be back again next week with, darn it, I forgot to write that down.
It's a special guest.
It's a special guest, but we are live next week. And then the last show is December 17th. And we're going to close out for a couple of weeks to end our year. Next week, it's our 50th. Oh, okay, so you're 50th. So the last show will actually be the last show for season 3, and we begin year 4 of Late Nights in Islos. I will keep you updated with anything for next year. We have to have our yearly team meeting and discuss things. But we'll keep you informed, and it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure being your host here. And remember that this happens out of our new shop in East Lake at Sal Boutique. It's one of the projects that is funded through your patronage. You come to shop with us, and please make sure to visit our website, getsalboutique.com, and we have free shipping right now, and the free shipping code is free shipping, one word, at checkout. Make sure that you take advantage of it, because I really don't do a lot of specials. Our prices are super affordable, so I try to be as fair with everybody as I can. But please visit us in East LA, 3509 East 1st Street. We have an amazing collection of jewelry and handcrafted apparel. And December 8th, we have the East LA Art Walk happening on the corner of 1st Street and Indiana. You may use our address to get here, 3509 East 1st Street, Los Angeles, California, 90063. And it starts at noon. We're going to have lots of crafters and vendors and perhaps a vegan pop-up and more surprises. Look us up on social media, East Los Art Walk or East LA Art Walk, and you'll be able to find. And I'm going to let Jean close out our show with another performance. Jean, any last words of encouragement, perhaps?
Yeah, encouragement, and I'm glad you're asking that. I suggest anyone to follow your dreams, and whatever you're doing that makes you happy, do that. Everybody is talented. Everyone is blessed. So some people are good at drawing, some good people are taking pictures, or whether it be clothes or jewelry or whatnot. Whatever your passion is, follow your passion, right? That's your calling. So just keep moving forward, and also surround yourself with people who really care, Surround yourself with people who support you, who love you, and want to see you doing good, because life is too short, and you don't want to be wasting your time on people who don't care. So just make sure that you surround yourself with people who do care about you, so you can meet your goals and make it to the next level.
Cool. I agree. Definitely. Surround yourself with people who think positive. Actually, there's a quote somewhere that you want to have friends who are making what you want to be making.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
it's proven that the moment that you start hanging out with these people, making those connections, then your wages will raise to within 1,000 or so, plus or minus these people's.
There's a saying in Spanish, right? ¿Cómo se dice? Como dime con tu andas.
Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true.
So basically what it says is like, who you hang out with will tell you who you are, in other words. Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, enjoy the performance. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everybody back there. And latenightsinisilos.com takes you to our Facebook video collection. If we're live, you'll see the live video. If we're not, watch the rest of the videos. Enjoy them. Lots of great music. And we'll see you again. Thanks for being here, Jean.
Thank you so much, Quetzal. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So we can drop that track, Mr. DJ. DJ. Yo. So this song right here, this is a trap song, because we got a trap nowadays. And this song right here is called Thousand Island, which is dedicated to all the fake ass motherfuckers that I come across. So you see that person go like this, fake ass bitch. Trap, 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 trap. I live for this here, not gonna stop till it's my career. Bills upon bills go stack like the years, but not while I'm trapping, I'm making it clear. Ball's the game, pushing that paper till Lonzo's a name. Skirt! Hold up, his pop's gotta change, but that's not my problems. Time to get paid, feels so high on the turn up. Burn down dreams, don't try to hurt up. Try to hot one vibe and a spurter. Designed by the burner, fuck Timmy Turner. Stay lit like a matchbox, throwing shots at the have-nots. Cause right now we are past props, and a lot like the trap spots. All I really know is that time is running out. Cash is running low and it's time to get it now. Turning up the city till your man busts through the door. After that, bitch hit the floor. Brat, brat, brat. All I really know is that time is running out. Cash is running low and it's time to get it now. Turning up the city till your man busts through the door. After that, bitch hit the floor. The party be cracking, bass bump in the backseat. They follow the traffic. We counting the stashes. We know where the trap be. Ask me up in the club, booties be shaking. No separation like it's Kevin Bacon. No invitation is mine for the taking. Soldiers be hating, let them be hating. The whole spot blowing. We whole guap knowing. Money go hard, so no holds bars throwing. Bills in the air, we making it rain. This ain't Obama, who cares about change? Benjis on Benjis like it's in our name. Keep it 100, not like the fakes. This be that flame. It cannot be contained. Living that life the obey. Stunting ain't easy, just ask Kevin Gaines. Live by the street, trap by the pound. Keep it on street and sell by the ounce. Letting it fall, like we know how. Stay in your place now. No. All I really know is that time is running out. Cash is running low and it's time to get it now. Turning up the city till your man busts through the door. After that, bitch hit the floor. Brat, brat, brat. All I really know is that time is running out. Cash is running low and it's time to get it now. Turning up the city till your man busts through the door. After that, bitch hit the floor. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Fuck that. Keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Keep it 1,000. 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 Get that shit. Yo, that song right there is called Thousand Island, dedicated to all the fake ass people trying to keep it 100. We gotta keep it 1,000, right? Thousand Island. That's the name of the track. That's some trap for spiritual bars. So we're gonna go into the next track. Mr. DJ. Yo. So this song is dedicated to all the weed heads. I know you're watching, right? You're watching right there on live stream, and all my peoples that are right here. So the song right here is called Mowgli, all right? You know, when you're tripped out, you smoked out, and you're high as fuck, right? You smoke, toke, dope, and choke. Wanna make sure we got that. So here we go, Mowgli. If you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. I said, if you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. I just wanna chill, relax my skill, my brain's bubbling. The world's too trill, but still the game's troubling. No sideline through my mind, my mind's eye can't identify with society's lies and prosperity's high. Like the strain, hotbox the air, ignite the flame. But the taste ain't quite the same, so might be plain. I ask around, but they turn in ghosts. I hate when they treat my therapy like a joke, trying to make me choke. My lungs get filled, I exhale psychedelics. My palms keep sweating, every hit that I embellish. Bad thoughts surround me, they might be jealous, or a bit overzealous of my greenery. The scenery beyond train tracks is where it needs to be. Dudes on every corner scheming me, believe you me. So I'm gonna try and focus and enjoy it for a moment before the trip explodes into this. If you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. I said, if you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. The indica strain is causing a bad trip. My heart keeps pounding. Every sound's a trap hit, while the cards keep counting, till it leaves me all bad shit on the darkest mountain. These damn splits can back this when the hardest sound scan be the death of me, cause definitely it ain't working. Expecting perfect thoughts, potentially it ain't certain. My brain's jumbling, my thoughts behave, my brain's working. Lurk on the bright side of things. That fake person wants you to believe it's all good and smokes therapy, cause effortlessly I'm tripping balls with no transparency, comparing me to burnout levels of plain clarity. But I'm conscious enough to remain in a source. Apparently it's still gin all day. Keep it real close, clear throats. When money gets to peer ghosts, ain't the time to penny pinch, cause cost is what you fear most. Let's lounge until the smoke controls the zone that keeps you here the most. If you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. I said if you got a pack, I say smoke. And if you got a rap, I say toke. And if you wanna pass, I say dope. But if you hit it fast, then you choke. Yep, that's what happens when you smoke that Mowgli. Smoke, choke. So we're gonna get into the next track here. This next track right here is called Be Free, all right? So what we want to do is we want to be free, right? Whether you're free or you want to be free, you want to make sure you strive for the future. Be in the present, think about the future, forget about the past. That's what the song's talking about. Be free. Payday so far away, it's like I'm stuck in a longer day. Bill Murray messing with the groundhog, trying to get my sound off right and be a part of change. Man, serious, I'm trying to make a difference. So crabs in the barrel acting like codependents. I don't get why you're still defensive. Don't sign on the contract with the wrong intentions. Now you're messing with my paper chase. Like your actions all hater-based. When we're all set to make a profit, it's nonsense. Why you changing just to save your space? We were cool just a week ago, but I still can't believe it's yo. So I choose to let the speakers float and focus on my music and use it to reach my goals. To be free, 'cause we to be free. The music is real, the music is real. 'Cause support is what I'm asking for. Maybe little trust if I can ask for more. I'm just trying to feast and be at peace. 'Cause negativity is just something that I can't ignore. All I know is you dream it and believe it, then you can achieve it. Just treat it like you're breathing. All that matter is where you wanna be. Ignore the gatherings of the wannabes. So get your gloves on and break through the boundaries. Fight the good fight and make it astounding. Be realistic, not figure the fiction. Drive what you give while raising the pistons. Bask in the glory, because victories within reach. Avoid the mistakes. History will then teach the wise from others and not from themselves. So do the best that you can with the cards you were dealt. Let's go. To be free. 'Cause we to be free. The music is real, the music is real. Let it breathe, let it breathe. 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 'Cause all we need to do is be free. To be free. 'Cause we to be free. The music is real, the music is real. That song right there is called Be Free. Once again, my name is Jin. That's Gin. My album is called Spiritual Bars, available on all music platforms. Connect with me on Instagram, Be Free Jin, or Facebook, The Real Jin. Once again, this is Late Nights in East Los, and we're out. Peace.